Alright, guys, alright. Here we are. Here we are again, baby. Here we are again. We live. We live, and I'm still sick. I'm still a bit under the weather, but we taking care of it. We good. Taking all the medication, doing all that. All that's fine. But what are we to talk about today, baby? What are we to talk about today? What are we to talk about today? Well, your boy would like to talk about, I don't, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's talk about C.S. Lewis, because why not? This man, C.S. Lewis, is, ooh, he good. He very, very good. He's written many good books. Chief among them, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe series, of which I love to death. I love Narnia. And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. C.S. Lewis was great friends with J.R.R. Tolkien, the creator of Middle-earth and The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, etc. Now, Lewis was a atheist. He didn't believe, and Tolkien convinced him of Christianity, of which I can't play the video because I think it get copyrighted, but what it do, blood? What it do, Cinder? What it do? Also, that was not my intention, bud. It was the Ballad of Death, Song 4 of Avaloria. It was not my intention for your rats in your basement to have that. Yeah, that was not the intention, bud. I swear. I swear that was not the intention. But let me go back to talking about C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien. But yeah, it's funny because Lewis has written so many good books that I'm like, I haven't read them all, but I've just read the hits. I've read his Narnia, I've read the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which amazing. Yeah, you got me going, bud. You got me laughing. Yeah, but I can actually imagine that. Like, there's just a bunch of rats in a basement, and they're just huddled around in, like, little miniature cloaks and all that. Yeah, but let me stay on topic here with C.S. Lewis and all that. But, yeah. So, what did Lewis actually do here? He was the most reluctant convert in all of England. Now, C.S. Lewis he described Christianity and God and heaven and hell and Satan in such a way that I could actually understand it. Now, here are the books that I would recommend y'all go read. 1. Screwtape. Hey, the Screwtape letters. 2. Mere Christianity. 3. Hey, the Great Divorce. Now, do not read The Great Divorce unless you have read William Blake's Marriage of Heaven and Hell. Now, that's a book I personally haven't read yet that I want to read, though. I want to read William Blake's Marriage of Heaven and Hell because I think there's some profound insights in that book as well. Now, here's the thing, though. Lewis wrote The Great Divorce in response to The Marriage of Heaven and Hell by William Blake. I made the mistake of reading The Great Divorce before reading The Marriage of Heaven and Hell. Now, I will read The Marriage of Heaven and Hell by William Blake in due time. But yeah, let's get on to C.S. Lewis and the Screwtape Letters and Mere Christianity. I mean, Lewis was such a profound author. How do I describe his words? I mean, he goes through, or more precisely, he goes through the ways that hey, the demons tempt us. Because here's the thing, they always influence us. You know the saying, the devil made me do it? The devil don't make you do anything. He just tempts you. He's just that little devil. He's just that little demon on your shoulder, whispering sweet nothings into your ear. Meanwhile, he got the angel on the other side doing the exact same thing, trying to tempt you away from it. But it's always so good, and people find that idea cartoonish and laughable, of which I understand, guys. I understand why you would find this idea comical and not be taken seriously. But it is. It is as simple as that. And guys, I cannot recommend it enough. Go read C.S. Lewis. Because honestly, I've tried to read the Bible here for the longest time, but I couldn't. I could never understand it until I read C.S. Lewis. So, here's what I would personally recommend. Now, this may not work for all of you, but it may work for some. Read Lewis first and then go read the Bible. Now, the Bible is 66 books. Hardy har har. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but I mean, but it's like, man, I don't even have the words anymore because, guys, I'm telling you, C.S. Lewis was such a profound impact on my life that, I mean, okay, the biggest lie the devil ever told was convincing people he's not real. That was the greatest trick he ever pulled. Because and Lewis explicitly states, hey, because the book, because here I'll try to give a brief summary of the book right quick. So it all starts with Screwtape, a demon named Screwtape, and he's an elder demon. He's a older and wiser demon, and he's trying to teach this younger demon, his nephew Wormwood, of how to tempt his patient in a way, or his client in a way, down the path of shadows and down the path of evil and temptation. Now, dang it, my nose. I gotta fix that right quick. Yeah. Sorry about this, guys. I'm still recovering from my illness and all that. I'm taking care of myself, though. Everything is okay. But yeah, it's very, very fascinating to me because Screwtape is mentoring Wormwood in the ways of temptation and trying to lure his patient down into the depths of hell. And it's so fascinating the way Screwtape does it because you get a real sense that this is how they would actually do it. This is how they would actually influence us, and we would go down a very, very, very dark path. In fact, the Oh Hellos have made a song. They made a song. I think they made an entire album, actually. Yes, they did. The Oh Hellos made an entire album about the Screwtape Letters, the album is called Dear Wormwood, of which Wormwood is the younger demon, the demon trying to tempt his patient down into the depths and all that. And the song resonates with me on a personal level because I've always been caught in between, temptation and light and dark and all that. But yeah, I mean, it's so good. And guys, I really need to start scripting these out a whole lot more. I need to be scripting these out a whole lot more and actually writing some thoughts down so that way I'm not just rambling on like I currently am. But I feel that's what makes these authentic in a way. It's just me and my raw, uncut, uncensored thoughts. But yeah, it's all so fascinating because, I mean, just go read the Screwtape Letters, go read the Screwtape Letters, go read Mere Christianity, go read Hey the Great Divorce. Now, if the Screwtape Letters is how the demons tempt us, then The Great Divorce is a book about sin and how to deal with it. Because the Screwtape Letters is basically the answer key in a way. It is the answer key of... It's basically looking at a cheat sheet with all the answers of how the demons tempt us and trick us. If the Screwtape Letters are that, then Hey Divorce is a book on how to deal with sin and all that, which I think is beautiful. I mean, the back of the book, the summary of the Great Divorce, is basically this: take a bus ride from hell to heaven. It's super, super interesting and super, super fascinating, and I wish with all my heart that I could actually play some of it for y'all, but I can't because I'm afraid of YouTube flagging me and this stream actually not being uploaded to the channel right quick. Just give me a second, guys. I gotta deal with my nose again. It's very, very annoying. It is very, very annoying. As I try to get through this, yeah, but it's very, very intricate and very, very deep, C.S. Lewis was just, man, he was a top-notch thinker, And I mean, I wish I could remember some of the ways that they tempt us. One of the biggest ways is just distracting us with the real world, or the quote unquote real world. Like, I mean, if we actually think about these deep, deep philosophical and psychological things and these spiritual aspects of life, and if we actually ponder them long enough and actually, and I mean really ponder them, then you'll start seeing some changes, some differences. But, so, in the book itself, Screwtape tells the story about how his patient was in the library and he was pondering all this deep, deep stuff about Christianity, God, Satan, hell, heaven, and all that. And he couldn't allow that Because yes, that does put the ball in his court and in the father and in his father down below, because that's what Satan is described as, honestly. So so in the book itself, you will hear Satan, you will hear Screwtape refer to Satan as our father below. And you will hear Screwtape refer to God as the enemy, of which I think is super comical because this is all coming from a demon's point of view. This is all being written about the darker half, the darkness, and the demons rather than heaven and the heaven, God, and the angels. Of which I think Lewis gives the opposite point of view as well. He just does it in mere Christianity, I think. Personally, I think mere Christianity is the opposite of the Screwtape letters, and Lewis has said it himself. Writing the Screwtape letters was not fun, but it was a very, very enjoyable read. It was a very, very enjoyable read, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, but the way they tempt us is so fascinating because I I mean it's so good. I mean the Screwtape letters, mere Christianity, and the great divorce is super, super fascinating and it's super, super engaging too. Like I can like here, I will try to I will try to give y'all some examples, right? Like I will try to give y'all some examples of how the demons tempt us. In fact, crap, I really should have done more preparing for this, but a part of me feels if it wasn't raw, if it wasn't unscripted, if it wasn't unscripted, if it wasn't just my raw thoughts, then part of me would feel like it wasn't real. Then part of me would feel like it's not real. So there's that. But yeah, I guarantee you guys, after the stream is over, I will remember everything I was trying to say here. And yeah, it's just a whole mess, guys. Every time I do one of these, it's just a whole big mess. Hey, but that's okay. It's all alright, because I'm doing this. And yeah, I mean, now in particular, with great divorce, like Lewis tackles sin in such a way that it's just good, right? It's just super, super good, super, super interesting. Yeah, and the way Screwtape convinces us to fall, of course it doesn't work. I mean, spoilers, just in case, if you actually do want to go read the book. It doesn't work. The patient ultimately, or Wormwood ultimately fails in tempting his patient to fall to our Father down below, or the Father down below. And it's intriguing because this is basically the answer key, guys. This is basically the answer key to how they tempt us. Lewis basically wrote a book about about what signs to look out for. And it's super, super interesting, right? Here, in fact, here, I've got my game controller and I'm about to look it up right now. Alright, where are you? There we are. And guys, there's even a series on YouTube. There's even a series on YouTube called C.S. Lewis Doodles. And what this channel does is basically breaks down all of his works. It breaks down every single one of Lewis's books, and it has little cute and neat drawings to go along with it. It is super, super interesting. In fact, here. God, I wish I had the book in my hands, and I do have the book in the closet. I just can't get to it right now, which is honestly sad because I would love, love, love to read some of it to you guys because it truly is a good book. I mean, like, here, let me try to. Nah, I can't do that. Sadly, I cannot do that, which actually does suck because I would love, 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 love to read some of it to y'all despite my speech impediment, despite my stuttering, because it's so good. In fact, I would love to read y'all all three. I would love to read y'all Mere Christianity, His Great Divorce, and Screw Tape Letters, but I can't because I don't got the book. And it's just, yeah. If it's just my raw, uncensored thoughts, then everything will be alright. But yeah, guys, because I need to be more prepared. I realize this isn't gonna get a lot of views. Y'all probably don't give a crap about this, which I understand. I fully understand. Who would listen to a stupid, idiotic, dumb Southern boy who has a speech impediment and is currently sick? No one. I wouldn't either. So don't even bother, guys. Don't even bother. Because I wouldn't listen to me either. Because I haven't a single intelligent thought in my brain. Despite me wanting to get all my thoughts out, I can't. Because we don't have the time for all that. I wish we had more time. But if I truly did this and did it right, this stream, it would probably be over 5 hours. But ain't no one got time to listen to some dumb, idiotic Southern boy talk for 5 hours straight about C.S. Lewis and the deeper meanings and J.R.R. Tolkien and his love for reading, writing, and wanting to learn about deeper stuff. No one's got the time to listen to that with him constantly stuttering and constantly just talking all over the place. He was not a coherent sentence in his brain. I understand. I understand why when any of y'all watch. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either, honestly. In fact, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I mean, just to promote my content, just to promote my stories. What's it all for? What's it all for? I've got more music coming to the channel, but still, that doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Yeah, I wouldn't listen to me either, guys. I honestly don't know why I'm still doing this, but we're gonna hit that hour mark at this point. I mean, we're probably not going to hit the hour mark because, I mean, I have information in here, guys. I mean, I could go on for hours and hours and hours, but really, who gives a crap? No one. I know I don't. I mean, I care about the content and all that, but really, God, really, I don't blame y'all. I don't blame y'all at all. Hey, for not watching, for basically just not caring. I wouldn't either. Hey, but the main point, guys, the main point I'm trying to make is C.S. Lewis had such a profound impact on me that I want to spread the love, you know. I want to spread that knowledge to you guys. But it's super just interesting, you know. I mean, I do find it fascinating, guys. I really do. Like, more precisely, the great divorce and how to deal with sin. Because, hey, because right now I'm just talking to a camera and there's no one here. But, hey, but that's alright. Because, like I said in one of the earlier streams I posted, it doesn't matter if anyone watches these or not. It doesn't matter if anyone watches. It doesn't matter if anyone watches these or not, because I'll watch them later myself, and I'll probably get some wisdom from it. Who knows? But yeah, guys. I mean, C.S. Lewis had such a profound impact on my life, and Lewis is the reason I am now solidified in my faith and my belief in Christianity. because it's super interesting, guys. I mean, just go. Leave the stream right now. Leave the stream and go listen. Go listen or go read Screw Tape. Go read the Screw Tape letters, The Great Divorce, and Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. Please, I implore you guys, go. Go listen or go read these books. Also, guys, there's this channel called C.S. Lewis Doodles. Now that basically it covers all of his works, except it does it with what C.S. Lewis Doodles does is basically covers the material, but also has these fancy little drawings. Like here, I'll give you the opening line, right? Just because it popped into my mind randomly. I'll give y'all the opening line to Mere Christianity. And it goes as followed. We often hear people quarreling. I was there first. No, I was there first. And guys, it's just basically people arguing and all that. And it really gets down to the crux. It really gets down to the crux of what is right and what is wrong. What is immorality? And guys, I just realized, hey, the more I talk about it, hey, the more I remember it. So that's good. Hey, so that is very, very good. That is very, very good. Because I just remembered everything. So, in the first 3 or 4 chapters of the book of Mere Christianity, Lewis, he gets this idea across that there is some innate unconscious thought or some innate law that we must follow, and Lewis calls this the moral law. because it's the entire thing of an eye for an eye turns the whole world blind. Basically, if I do something bad to a person, does that give them the right to does that give them the right to do it back? That's a bit of a gray area, but all these thoughts are deep, guys. All these thoughts are so deep and so just intellectual based, and it's very, very fascinating. It is very, very fascinating. It's very, very, very intriguing. Also, guys, I'm sorry if I'm stumbling my way through. I'm sorry if y'all hear the speech impediment. That's fine, I guess. But yeah, and it. Ooh, I mean, just Mere Christianity is such a good book. I mean, Mere Christianity is such a good book because here's the thing: Lewis does not explicitly state. He does not say the word. He does not say the name God once in this book, at least not until the 4th or 5th chapter. He needs to establish what is right and what is wrong first. He needs to establish that the universe did not, or I'm not sure if needs is the right word there. Either way, he establishes that the universe itself has to have some type of intelligence behind it, because let's be honest, the universe is just far too complex to have just happened. Now, who's to say God created his universe? Why not Zeus or Odin or one of the other many creation myths in mythology? Well, Lewis gets to that eventually after he establishes the moral law. And it's fascinating, right? Because it goes, okay, all this goes into the deeper meaning of life. Why are we all here? What is this all for? Why not just lead a hedonistic and kind of like self-centered me, myself, and I type of lifestyle? Lewis goes into all of this. He goes into all of this in Mere Christianity, and he goes into a lot more, and I mean a lot more. And it's all these great thoughts are coming back to me, but I would have to reread the book, of which I've been meaning to do anyways, because it would help me get a clearer picture, guys. It would help me get a clearer picture and help y'all, and it would help me help y'all understand. But I mean, it's all so fascinating, truly, because all of this is very, very unique. And then once Lewis actually establishes that yes, there is a moral law, there is a right and wrong, then he goes into the actual reasonings as to why it was God that created this entire thing. In fact, here, guys, here's what I'm going here to do. Here's what I'm going here to do. I'm gonna pull up the quote from Lewis that solidified it for me personally, because this quote was so good, was so profound. I cannot find anything that proves this quote wrong. I cannot find any argument against this quote that it actually holds weight, that actually holds water. Here, let me see if I can pull up the quote right now. Wow, that's funny. I can watch my own episode right now on YouTube. Ha. But no, here, seriously, guys, here, let's get in. Here, let me see if I can find the quote. C.S. Lewis. Okay, C.S. Lewis. Here, let me see if I can pull up the quote right quick. Here it is. Here it is, guys. Here it is, guys. I'm gonna have to just give me just give me a moment. All I need is one moment, guys, please. Here, just let me do all this, please, because I gotta turn the headset down because I don't want it to get copyrighted and all that. So just allow me to actually do this right quick. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's one of the greatest quotes from C.S. Lewis, right? Here's one of the greatest quotes from this man. My argument against God was that the universe seemed so cruel and unjust. But, okay, dang it, let me start over because the speech impediment's driving me nuts. I hate it. Anyways, guys, here's the quote. My argument against God was that the universe seemed so cruel and so unjust. But, how had I got this idea of just and unjust? A man doesn't call a line crooked unless he has some idea of what a straight line looks like. Let me say that again. A man does not call a line crooked unless he has some idea of a straight line. What was I comparing this universe with when I called it unjust? What was I comparing this universe with when I called it unjust? If the whole show was bad and senseless, from A to Z, so to speak, why did I, if the whole show was bad and senseless from A to Z, so to speak, okay. Dang it, here, just let me start over, guys. Let me just start over. Okay, my argument against God was that the universe seemed cruel and unjust. But how had I gotten this idea of just and unjust? A man does not call a line crooked unless he has some idea of a straight line. What was I comparing this universe with when I called it unjust? If the whole show was bad and senseless from A to Z, so to speak, why did I, who was supposed to be a part of the show, find myself in such violent reaction against it? A man feels wet when he falls into water because man is not a water animal. A fish would not feel wet, of course. Or a fish would not feel wet because fish is always in water. Of course, I could have given up my idea of justice by saying that it was nothing but a private idea of my own. But if I did that, hit my argument against God, it collapsed too. If the argument it depended, for the argument it depended on, for the argument it depended on saying that the world it was really unjust. Not simply that it didn't happen to, not simply that it did not happen to please my private fancies. In the very act of trying to prove that God did not exist, in other words, that the whole of reality itself, it was senseless, I found myself forced to assume that the one part of reality, namely my idea of justice, it was full of sense. Consequently, and this is important, guys, consequently, atheism turns out to be too simple. Consequently, atheism turns out to be too simple. If the whole universe, it was me, if the whole universe has no meaning, we should have never found out that it has no meaning. Just as if there were no light in the universe. Just as if there were no light in the universe. And therefore no creatures with eyes. We should have never known it was dark. If for dark, it would be without meaning. That right there, guys, even though, yes, I did stumble through it because of my speech impediment, because of the stuttering, that argument, ever since I heard that quote, I've never found an argument against it. I've never found an argument against that actually works. And I think I never will. But that right there, that quote I just read y'all, is the main reason I am solidified in my arguments, in my Christianity. Now, this entire stream was not meant to be a pro-Christian stream. I'm not trying to convert anyone here. I'm just trying to tell y'all why I am this way and how I came to learn all this and kind of like convince y'all or just tell y'all the good news about C.S. Lewis and mere Christianity and all of his great writings. Now, there's one more thing I want to talk about, Narnia. Because Lewis, he was very allegorical with Narnia. He was very, very allegorical. And Tolkien, one of his best friends, J.R.R. Tolkien, hated allegory so much. But that doesn't mean he hated Narnia, although he may have did. I don't know. But it's super interesting and super fascinating, you know. I mean, like, just go. I mean, I wish I could, as I keep talking about it, I remember more and more of it. I remember more and more about mere Christianity and sorry guys, I'm still trying to get over this. I just remember more and more about it. I remember more and more about Screw Tape, the Great Divorce, and mere Christianity. Like, people have to have a. It's almost like a game in a way. Like, people have this innate sense of justice, this innate sense of right and wrong. But if someone does something bad, then, or if someone promises you something, and then, or if someone does you a favor, and then you don't return that favor, like, Lewis addresses all this better than I ever could. I would recommend, if you don't want to read the books, then go to this channel, C.S. Lewis Doodles, and just, yeah, go watch that. Leave the stream now. I'm telling you, leave the stream now, because honestly, no one cares about this. I don't care about this. But guys, I just want to spread the word and spread the love of C.S. Lewis. Like, I mean, he had a lot of very good and very, very profound ideas about all this. It was very, very intriguing. I loved it. And guys, I wish I could play this for y'all, because it's so, so good. But YouTube probably won't allow that. But that's okay. But that's alright. It's okay though. It's fine. Yeah, but I'm probably going to remember a bunch of stuff once the stream is over, and then I'm gonna hate myself if we're not talking about that as well. But that's that. But that's the way it goes. That's the way life goes. Around and round and around we go. A never-ending circle, it would seem. But that's neither here nor there, guys. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, guys, I wish I could play this for y'all though. I really do. Because I mean, it's just so profound. Like, I'm almost tempted to actually play it though. That's the thing. I want to play it so bad. But I can't. I can't. YouTube won't allow it. But I want to so bad. But YouTube won't allow it. Man, I'm caught between crossroads here. Because, man, it's super, super intriguing, guys. Go. Leave the stream right now and go read those 3 books. Go read Mere Christianity. Go read Mere Christianity, the Screwtape Letters, and The Great Divorce. Now, The Great Divorce deals with a bunch of other cool stuff I like. So just, please, I implore you, just go read these books, man. Go read these books. And also, guys, I'll have more music coming to the channel very, very soon. Probably within the next coming days, I'll have more music up on the channel. I'll keep y'all updated on all the projects and all the writing stuff I'm working on. And I'm looking. I need an artist and I need an editor for my stories. More precisely, for the 2 one-shots I'm releasing next year with Damien and Gracie and Jesse and Jake. I need an artist on those. If any of y'all are artists, or if any of y'all know how to draw in that manga/anime style, please reach out to me. Because, guys, I need it. I need y'all to reach out to me, please. Because I need artists, right? Because the industry itself is in the toilet. And we'll get and I'll get more into that tomorrow. I will actually go full on if y'all want me to about the comic industry and the manga industry and all that. I'll get into all that tomorrow if y'all want. But yeah, I think that's long enough. I think I've wasted y'all's time plenty. Y'all don't even care. I realize that. I don't care just what the am I doing, honestly. I'm just talking here to no one. B- basically. I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm just sick and in deep thought right now. I'm I'm just sick and in deep contemplation right now. But yeah, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I got more stuff coming down the pipeline. I got a lot of good stuff coming. Yeah, but guys, go, leave the chat, leave the stream right now, and go read those 3 books because I tell you, those 3 books are phenomenal. because because those 3 books are so good. Those 3 books are so good. Yeah, but guys, the Samurai Gunslinger, Gunblade, the actual story itself is getting done. I I need I need an artist on that as well. Of which I'm looking, guys. I'm looking, but so far I've had no success here with it. I need to get my Twitter and Instagram set up so that way I can have an actual reach and actually contact people and all that. Because I think there's this very good underground company. Yes, y'all do. Yes, y'all do. Y'all need to read the books. And just I'll try to put the here. Here's what I'll do, guys. I'll try my best to put the actual books in the description. Which no, never mind. I can't do that because I don't know how to do that. But that's okay. It's okay. Just go buy the books yourselves, guys. I promise you, y'all will have a great time here with those books. But yeah, guys, also, I'm looking for an artist right now, but there's no luck on that. But we will see. We will see how all that works and all that. Like, it's very, very interesting and engaging, these stories I'm writing. Now, guys, I will warn you, some of this stuff is fairly dark, but there's a reason for it. I do not do anything here without my reasons. Gunblade, the Samurai Gunslinger, that's gonna be a good story. At the heart of it, okay, what is at the heart of that story? What is at the heart of the Samurai and Gunslinger? I can't say that for sure. I cannot say that because I don't want to spoil it. But I will say this much, guys. I will say this much. The main message of Gunblade, the main message of this story, of my main story, of the one I'll be working on probably for the rest of my life, honestly. The main message is it does not matter. It simply does not matter how bad the world is, how dark that tunnel is. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep on struggling through and eventually you'll find the light. That's the main message of the Samurai and Gunslinger. Because a lot of crazy stuff does go down in that story. But yeah, guys, hey, throughout all this time, all this stuff I've talked about, um, Yeah, I'm still searching for an artist. If y'all know anybody that'd be willing to come work with you, boy, and actually a collab on this, then that'd be very, very helpful. That'd be very, very helpful. But that's okay. We'll get concept art later this year, and everything should be okay. Everything should be okay. But yeah, guys, if y'all take anything away from everything I've said this stream, then just go get those 3 books and read them. Because those 3 books, along with William Blake's Marriage of Heaven and Hell, even though I haven't read that one yet, I'm going to. Like, those 3 books had such a profound impact on me that I can't, that I can't really go into all that right now because I can't think straight. Like, I'm having trouble getting my thoughts across, and I don't know why that is. But yeah, guys, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done wasting your time. I'm done speaking to no one. I'm done. I'm done just talking to into the camera for now. For now. Hey, but guys, I promise y'all there will be more content, more music, and more just stories in general. Because I'm a storyteller and I need to get these done and actually get them out. Yo, you too, Cinder. You too. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Yeah, but guys, I think I'm done. Anyways, guys, thank you here for tuning in. Hey, for those of you who tuned in live, make sure to hit the like button, hit the like button, share, hit subscribe, turn on post notifications, do all that. And I will see you guys in the next one. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you guys and thank you guys. All right, guys, I'm outie.